if Arsenal were winning or if we were in you lot's. I respect it. I've got nothing but admiration for Southampton. I don't understand how you lot are in this position. But for Arsenal, look at what we're doing. The very fact of what we're doing and how I'm feeling just says everything. There's a lot of good things we've done this season. There's a lot of things to build upon. But you see where it comes to that added stuff to win the league, we ain't got it. And I hope despite all of this, we somehow do it, allegedly. Okay, I don't look at the league table. It's definitely, this is the last 2 games were 2 points dropped for us. This is definitely a point gained if it stays like this. And it still feels like someone's going to get robbed. Partey, look well in Partey. Trossard, come on, wavy stuff now. Eddie, hit the deck. Look at Jesus on the other side. Please, Nelson, please, man. Big up Gabriel. Gabriel's basically moving like a winger. The centre half, Gabriel. Partey, don't do it. Partey. My man, bro. You're doing did you see the thing with you lot? You're doing it for YouTube. You're doing it, bro. Partey, you scored bangers. Why, bro? Especially for someone so sensible. Why, Partey? Please tell us why. Why would you do that? I like the fact that the space opened up, but you have to work the keeper. Why, Partey? Why? Seriously, Thomas. Why? Why did you do that? Bro, I respect Southampton, man. Look, this keeper's got to get away with murder. I don't even know how long he's added on. Shout out to you, Holding, as well, man. You didn't even put a foot wrong today. Trossard, this Coletta Sarr guy, committed from the Southampton subs. I can't lie. If we somehow nick this, which I can't see, mad to Eddie, come on, Eddie. Long throw. Who's got the long throw? Trossard's taking it. Nelson, hold it. Please, boys, man. Holding. Odegaard. It's all got to be perfect. No one be a hero. Don't force it. No one be a hero. Please, just keep passing it. Trossard puts it in the mixer. Oh, Benjamin. Jesus, Brazil. Oh, ref, come on, you're playing it. How many, ref? Come on now. Please, ref. He's kicked. Ref, man. Please, you can't keep doing this. Please, ref. You have no integrity. 0. Holding. First time he's put a foot wrong. This guy's got no integrity. Why are you, man, dropping to the floor? Why is I know you're exhausted, but why are you dropping to the floor? Get up and get in. Clap the fans for coming and get back in. You, man, can't be tired. I love you, look. No one can be tired. You're not tired. You lot can't be tired. Get up, man. I want to see no one feeling sorry for themselves. Count your effing blessings that you somehow got a point. Because in the lot, 3 draws now. In the lot, and I expect it because we're performing at a level that, as much as I love us, that we're not built for. In terms of a team fighting for top 4 and all of that jazz, we're doing great. If you're looking at fighting for this league title with the margins, at this moment in time, we ain't got it. Count your blessings. The last 2 draws against Liverpool and West Ham were points gained, were 2 points dropped, sorry. This is a point gained. Make no mistake. Somewhat blushes have been spared of individual mistakes, of a lack of quality across 90 minutes. And I don't want to hear not a single player from any fan of Arsenal blamed for this. We're in this together. Yes, some players have made mistakes. Ramsdale, I don't know what he's smoking. But the very fact that we're still in this talk is because of some of his saves. We were too emotional when we conceded that second, trying to chase the first. You lot talk about these things time and time again. Yeah, you can be top of the table with 32 points, allegedly. 32 games played with 5 points. City, win the next 2 games, they're a point above you. You hope City drop points. You don't need to show your mental. Count your blessings. Odegaard and Saka, well in for your parts. Martinelli, shout out. In fact, Martinelli, Rob Holding, to a degree, Partey, and I'm missing out a couple, but them 3 calm. Count your blessings. Naivety, once again. Making things harder than it has to be. And again, as much as I love you lot, this has been here all season. This was here against Bournemouth. This was here against United. This was here against Villa. The fact is we won the games. This was here against Leeds. This was here against Brighton. These mistakes. And again, yes, we want to bring titles home, but it's isolated to this 90 minutes. You lot are killing yourselves, and it breaks my heart. Because you are making it 10 times harder. Ultimately, to come from 2 goals down and get a point is amazing. But 2 goals is one thing, let alone a third. Southampton, credit to them. It's 2 points dropped for them, and they're back to 20th. They pressed us high up the field for the first goal. Credit to them. Second goal, countered lovely. Defended well, mucked in. There were times where they were in the trenches. Ramsdale, don't you dare apologise. You're still my keeper. You held the L today. Stupid today. It's calm. But that's it. It's done. I don't want to hear talking from these lot. I love you lot, but I don't want to hear talking. Talk too much. And these last 3 games probably overperformed the whole season they were due. We somehow got out of it. But it's another game that feels like an L. It's completely different in the sense of the last 2 draws. We done so well for 20 minutes and then started chilling off. This game, fair enough. One mistake, all right, cool. Not to exclude Ramsdale's, but one mistake, you can account for that within 30 seconds. To be 2 goals down after 14 minutes is unacceptable, especially for a fast-starting team like us. There were periods, second half, until we conceded the third. And in fact, the whole of the second half, really. First half on periods where they're the more dominant team, but it needs to be changed. It needs to correlate to scoring. There's not enough. We need a more physical number 9 that can be knocked into. Ball can be knocked into. Need them next midfielder. Xhaka's not there. It's down the toilet. Can't keep relying on Zinchenko, our left back, to create things as much as I like it. That should be an enhancer. Credit to Odegaard. Character. Man can't say we ain't got mentality. We're still got a lot of the same old BS, but people can't sit here and say Arsenal ain't got mentality. Have we got the mentality to win a league? I think not. There's definitely a mentality shift. There's definitely more hunger. We're definitely more competitive. But that added bit to win a league, you can't keep... You've made it harder than it needs to be before this game. You can't keep doing this. It's boys against men, us against City. Now, we hope with their fixture calendar list and everything they're challenging for, that they drop points. But anytime it's not in your hands, it's done. There was high stakes already on the Man City game. Somehow it's got even higher. And if I was a betting man, as much as I love you boys and I love this club, you know already the answer, innit? So is it, I mean, in a sense, must how to a degree how Liverpool and West Ham felt, even though they could have won them games, in that it's a point gained. But it's the 3rd game in a row for me. It feels like another defeat. I thought you needed 6 points, in the 2 previous games to heading into City on Wednesday. I thought you needed 4 minimum, at least a win. Boy, now the next time City know it's in their hands. Now, we ain't won there since like 2015. I hope that life is like Disneyland and we go over there and we do something. But as a better man, we're going to get our asses handed to us. At best, it's going to be the same thing it always is, where we match City, we're even dominant in periods under them, and then they make the difference. For Southampton, a point don't really help them at all, really, and it's 2 vital points dropped. Because they've now played a game ahead of everyone up until, apart from West Ham, who have 30 games, but they played 2 more games. They played a game more than everyone in 12th. Self-inflicted. Even when City win this league, as great as they are, they haven't won it because there's a golfing talent. In fact, they have, because the quality over a 38-game period would have shown that, even if they're not the same City. But you lot have effed this up. This is why I'm so focused on fine margins, especially games that we win and we get away with, because nobody cares about Villa. Nobody cares about Bournemouth. Yes, they're games you're poor, you get over it. Nobody cares. But the same things in several games this season, for as great as we've been, have been there in these last 3 games. At least I can watch match of the day. Innit? At least the weekend ain't ruined. Wednesday, though, I don't know, man. There's one thing for sure, though. I love this football club, but it ain't good for your heart. It's not. It's not good for your heart. This football club is not good. They're definitely this emotional football. We're very emotional. I think, and to be honest with you, we only really showed emotion that cost us for us when we conceded that second, really. I think we were too excited with putting it right immediately. Sometimes you just got to accept that it's not your day, man. Credit to Saka for doing something in it, but, well, on the basis of things, a point's probably the best result, in it, based on that second half. But City will draw once in 8. It's out of our hands now. I don't doubt you, but anytime it's not in our, sorry for the time of people, anytime it's not in Arsenal's hands, just like with the top 4 base thing last year, I'm not involved, man. Making it harder for ourselves. Anytime it's not in our hands, like in life, I don't like my life being decided by other people. It's not in our hands anymore. So draw, and it's not even that. It's not even just that. It's rocking up, not signing centre mids in the summer. So you rock up in September with Lokonga in midfield and dropping points there. As great as we've been this season, we've done some good things this season. But in terms of marking it with some silverware, we're not cut out for it. You know, in other worlds, we've probably done enough to win the league. But you're fighting a giant in City and Pep, a well-engined unit where everything is not pretty much perfect. Fighting for history where they could win a treble and even more dominance in the league. You have to be near enough perfect. I wouldn't say we've bottled this season or had a bad season, but it's disappointing and it's disappointment, man. Second half, we just on that basis of it, we deserve to get something out of it. I do, you know what? If there is any positives, at the end of the day, he came from 2 goals down. There were some character, but the criticisms too emotional once again, very naive once again, very, you know, not taking. I don't think we really put Bazanu under enough pressure, really. And when we do, it's not really. We're not doing enough to score. Shout out to Martinelli and Saka. Well, no, Martinelli, well, Saka as well, but Martinelli and Odegaard. Thrown it, man. Thrown it. 9 points available, 6 points drop. You've only picked up 3, if my math serves me right. It was due to happen at some point, but well played to get a draw. But right, he's not getting it. The ref's not getting a Christmas card from me. 100%. Do I think the ref impacted the game? No, but I think Arsenal are doing this thing where we start moaning about the refs. I don't think the refs got any major decisions wrong. I can't criticize him for that. But maybe on reflection, there's definitely a pen shout. Don't know how long it took. I don't even know if the keeper's been booked at this moment in time, and several other things. Anyone with any bit of street smartness, which we lacked, which City had, I mean, Southampton had, they were getting something today. We got a point, bro. You coming from 2 goals down ain't for everyone. United fans, Ruzi, chill out. Coming from 2 goals down ain't for everyone. You know the thing. You think Saka's Jadon Sancho? We don't go like that. We don't go like that, and I definitely don't want to see Chelsea fans amping. Marcel, go away, bro. Big up you lot, man. Santa Claus, Arsenal, credit to you lot. Thank you to you lot, though. Santa Claus, Liverpool, we got bare points of you. What are you talking about? Fellow? I'm just sour, man. I got nothing left. At least I'm just cool because I can check my phone. I know it was a bit flamed them times. Hey, man, you tried it. Hey, you got out of jail there, man. Go out of jail, man. See, this football thing is emotional. Really, Ren, if you're watching, you're shameless. Saka got a goal and assist, man. You tried to rub out Saka. Allow it. That's my guy, though. Man, tried it. But I told you, I've been saying, unfortunately, I've tried. You lot called me negative and things. It's just, I can only go off what my eyes show me. And sometimes your eyes deceive you, but like, you can only go off what your eyes show you. We just haven't got that. We just haven't got that to win the title. As much as I love Arsenal Football Club, we just haven't got that. We just haven't got it. We've shown in stages we've got it, but that extra level is not there. We've hit a bit of a rut. I need to get out of it and quickly. And it's not going to happen. People feeling sorry for themselves. People dropping to their knees at 90th minute. Oh my God, we ain't one down. You think the world cares? The world don't care. Get on with it. Pick up holding. There's another game where no one can chat crap about you. Shout out to Southampton. No points for him, man. It's bad for everyone's health, man. I don't want to Buck City. I don't want to Buck City, bro. I don't want to play City. I'm not looking forward to Wednesday. I hope that it's Disneyland and all these things, but if I was a bit, we're going to get savage. Better pray, man. If City win, if we beat City, honest to God, I'll apologize to these players. What do you mean no balls? How can you say we ain't got bollocks? Man said, come on, you Spurs. Get in the bin, lad. As I always say, big up to all of you lot tuned in. I can accept verbal from Liverpool, from Man United, from City, from Chelsea. They've done it. They've done things. The fuck has Spurs done in this team? Your only relevance is the fact that you're in North London like us, and we were kind enough to come from South London and actually help out North London. It'd be a waste of. Absolute waste of. You know how many jobs we just from being Arsenal we probably given to North London? You lot ain't. In fact, I'm lying because when I was 16, 17, I used to work at Spurs. And boy, all I know is if you was in Goalmouth and all these things and you was paying X amount of grands a year to get that box at Spurs, you ain't getting your money worth. I don't know about now, but you ain't getting your money's worth. I was making sure you ain't getting your money's worth. I don't want to hear it. Spurs, stop it. You ain't got no manager. Richarlison ain't scored in since Wade. Like, stop it, man. Stop it, man. Theo Walcott's fallen off a planet and came back as a footballer. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Ramsdale set the tone. We would have qualified for the Champions League if we won today. Swear. I never knew that. Some professionalism would be nice instead of keeping entertaining neutrals. Amen. Hey, man, I don't know what Laurie's saying, man. To be honest, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I love Gabriel done nothing, but I've said it. Like, I believe in Ramsdale and Gabriel, but if we keep this trajectory up and they don't get them bozo moments out, the margins for error only get thinner and thinner, and there might have to become a time where certain decisions are made. Can't say it. So it's out of our hands, man. The great I am, I hear that's out of our hands, man. Listen, I'll be the first one to say I am sorry. And if we beat City, if that you're right. But bro, this ain't Disneyland. We can think. I'm not saying to just wallow in misery, which I'm not doing. I'm not just saying to just drink the positive Kool-Aid. But we can do this Mighty Ducks thing. We can watch as many motivational documentaries as we want. We can look at the fine margins and all of them things. You know, in your heart, no matter how much you want to like the sun, it's clearly raining, and you just want to sit there. Not saying you, but in general, people sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I hope it's raining," but one day it's gonna stop, bro. Keep fighting until it's done, innit? But you know it's peak now. It's peak. I hope City drop points. I hope they don't do that treble. I hope that we do a thing against City, but we ain't won there since 2015. It comes down to fine margins. Granit Xhaka needs to get himself fit. Players are feeling sorry for themselves. They need, hopefully it's fourth time lucky. It's out of our hands, bro. It's gone, man. You've got to beat and compete with them. Compete, and we've shown we can compete with anyone. It's about winning now. The last 2 times, probably even the last 3 times, City at home this season and last season, and in the FA Cup at the Etihad, we've shown we can compete. Even before we beat Liverpool this season, we've been probably doing a bit better against them, still losing, but doing a bit better against them. It's not about competing, man. Got to win the thing now. It's not competing. Southampton are fighting relegation. They were brilliant by their standards today. They competed with us. A point don't help. Well, it does, but it don't do much for them. It don't lift them off 20th. There's a fine line between competing and getting the numbers on the board. And I don't think you're wrong. But that's the harsh truth. So there's reasons to be positive about City and this and that. But the more that we keep doing this, the more the fine margins become clearer and clearer. So I hope to be wrong. If I was a betting man, I know I ain't losing my money. You look can lose yours, but it's out of our hands, man. It's gone. It's gone. It is over. Someone said Deluded never smiles. I ain't ever gonna smile like this, man. I don't understand why you're trying to troll. I ain't smiling, but if your mum wants to butt me, I swear down you'll see a smile. She get the aggressive shillelagh. I cannot cap. I ain't done that in a while. Stop the nonsense. Anyways, Haaland's a scumbag, man. You got to stay humble. Of course, I was humble. The cracks have been there. I love my team. I love what we're doing. We're moving right, but isolated for what we needed to achieve this season and what we find ourselves in at the moment, I have to look at them in a different light. And I think there's a lot of positives, but there's that added bit you need. Haaland tweeted. What did he say? See this guy? Haaland, man. What has he said? Fair enough, Haaland. Man said mood still. Fair enough. It's been a good run. It's been a good run. Belly Ren, you're not making sense. You're meant to be a Rasta and you eat pork. These are the dons that are chatting. We're taking it there, man. Man, fuck Haaland, man. Big him up, but fuck him, man. Fuck him. Big up total flips for that raid as well. Fuck him. Like, you ain't got nothing to do with us. I don't know about Saliba, innit? Like, man get injured, they have to deal with the rest. I mean, Ramsdale's going to be crucified, and I can only speak from. I can't talk about the media, but I haven't said nothing about De Gea, and I don't really give a flying monkeys what's said about De Gea or actually Ramsdale. Ramsdale's made a mistake, has to slap himself, has to deal with the banter. That's still my goalie. At the end of the day, there's been many a times you saved us. There's been many a times you've done stuff like that. Not that quite extreme, but you've done crazy things. But you're still my keeper. You know, take that up with the media. I'm not the media, my guy. Man said City, Chelsea, Newcastle, and Brighton next for his peak, bro. If they feel sorry for themselves, they need to get with it. They need to get with it. Keep your head up. You got to keep your head up. You're below us at the table, man. Fabio Vieira, big guy, but I still believe in you, but you're done, man. You're done, man. For now, you're done. That didn't work, innit? Bit harsh on Holding. Anyone drawing out Holding, that's deep. Like, you can't have watched that match. Obviously, for the 2 goals, everyone could have done better, but you can't have watched it. We all know Holding ain't good enough. Like, but you can't draw him out today. What's this? Wait. Our rivals playing on our downfall backfired on them. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not talking about banner because banner's banner, but some of you care too much about rivals, what media thinks. Not saying you what media thinks, what players think, what rivals think. Who gives a crap? If you know your thing, who cares? You can't control any of that. Just watch your team and shush, man. Do you know how many times I see nonsense from all them platforms? Who gives a crap? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got some, man. Who cares, bro? We all know Holding should be playing for us, but he is now at this moment. Shout out Nelson for his little cameo, but hey, Jesus needs to work on his finishing. That's why the most he's got in the league is 13, 14. Love the guy, but you might have to suffer the same fate you faced at City if you're not able to find these goals, which, to be fair, as you come back from injury, you might have to become, sign another number 9. You become someone that we work with in comparison to that. City can slip up. They ain't invincible. But that's assuming Arsenal take their chances. No, I'm not, John. I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking in general. Like, I think too many fans just keep moving mad. Arteta outsmarted himself again. Poor subs. I can't lie. Vieira probably should, in again, not even in hindsight. At the time, should have been hooked at halftime. But it just didn't react. And again, mistakes happen in it, but just didn't react from that mistake. Thing done, man. Proud of my boys. Thing done, man. And bro, I'm not focusing on a single incident. You know, there are moments players could have done better in attack and defense, but did we maximize our performance today? Did we play as good as we can? Can every player honestly leave that pitch and say, not even necessarily gave anything? I think everything. I think the effort's there. But can they say they played to their level? No. So we're in this together. There's been times Ramsdale, Partey against United made a mistake. We still won the game. There's been times there's been mistakes and we've got it done. So let's not do this blame thing. It's dead. It's rubbish. It's boring. It's easy. It's emotional. Just keep it moving. We got no choice. 9 points on the board. You got, you want to do it the hard way. You got 3 out of them. 6 are dropped. You hope and pray City drop points. All you can do is focus on taking your chances, and it starts on Wednesday. You got what, 24 hours extra rest on them because City are playing in the FA Cup tomorrow. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm sure they're playing Sheffield United, and then we've got to travel up there. Easier said than done. But if there's ever been a time to beat Manchester City for the first time since 2015 away from home, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Easier said than done, and you need to be perfect for 90 minutes. And yeah, man, it's crazy. Jesus doing his thing, but need a bit more, man. I don't know who drops out. Figure it out, man. Would you play Trossard left 8 against City? Nah, man. Xhaka get fit, man.